Hey folks, another day, another unboxing. Yes, this box barely fits in my frame. I'm actually not at my usual location, so my surface here is a little smaller, and this is about as big as it'll get. I wanted to show you the Sony WH-1000XM3. That's for Mark III. This is the third generation of Sony's award-winning noise-canceling wireless headphones. These are the headphones that have dethroned Bose as the top noise-canceling wireless or wired headphone provider for travelers, for people like me who fly a lot. And I've been a big fan of earbuds all these years, and I mean specifically in-ear monitors, the kinds that stick deep in your ear canal. I have a pair of Etymotic ER4 SR that I use right now primarily, and those basically attenuate noise by no electronics. It's not active. It's just basically an earplug with a really high quality balanced armature driver in them, and they sound phenomenal and they attenuate a lot of noise, but they are a little uncomfortable to wear for long periods of time. And everybody's been ranting and raving, mostly raving about these since the Mark I. Then the Mark II came out last year, and just at IFA this past year, the Mark III came out this past month. So I decided it's about time I investigate. As somebody who cares about audio, I want to see if I can replace my passive noise canceling in-ear monitors with active noise canceling over-the-ear headphones. I probably won't use them wireless, but I will definitely use the noise canceling features. So let's see how it goes. I wanted to unbox this for you. I'm super excited. I hear lots of great things in terms of comfort, noise cancellation, sound quality, and wireless performance and comfort for these. So I'm really curious to try them out. So this is what the box looks like. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the back. I can walk you through some of it. You see here, there is some illustrations, some text, more icons right here, and nothing really on this side but the Sony logo. Nothing too much on the bottom except for the serial number and stuff. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. I had it the right way. Here we go. And, you know, at the top, there's just a little loop. Now it tells you there's iPhone and iPod compatible. Obviously, there's an app as well you can install. Supports high-res sound, 30 hours battery life, Bluetooth. It does support aptX, and it does support noise canceling and wireless, of course. It also has LDAC, which is Sony's new wireless codec, and that only works on other Sony devices, sadly. NFC, of course, for pairing. Anyway, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take a look. These are black, by the way. Okay, here we go. So the only way I'm going to be able to do this is just basically slide them open. And as you can see, this box really has nothing in it but the carrying case with everything in it. So there's a little partition here. Let me show it to you. Actually, I have to kind of go like this. Let me just show you the text, okay? So number one, download the app. There's an app, Sony Headphone Connect, that lets you adjust some settings on the headphones without having to make things difficult. I've used this app already for their wireless sports earbuds, noise canceling sports earbuds that I recently tried, which were kind of meh for sound quality. They were fine in every other way. And then, you know, you can connect wireless, etc. I'm going to try both wired, wireless, aptX, HD, and all that. So you basically have the carrying case, which everything in it. And then in the bottom of the box, you just have the manuals. This little partition comes right out, as you can see here. There's the Google Play logo. I was wondering where that was. And then you have a couple of manuals, warranty card here, and let's see. We have basically this is actually a multiple things. So there's a quick start guide here, it looks like, which I don't want to unfold, but you can kind of have a look really quickly here. I just don't have the real estate to unfold it, but it looks very cool. And then there is a bunch of other manuals here. So I guess this is more of a manual, and then there's a bunch of things. Notes on licenses, like anybody cares, right? I mean, seriously. So that's it in the box, as you can see, all empty. So let's have a look at the carrying case and what's inside. As you can see, ooh, it's like a copper-colored Sony branded zipper. Very nice. And if we open this up, goes all the way like this, then we can do this. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so there is a little partition here. Aha, it explains the controls. So it's got a touch controls, which I hear some people don't like because sometimes they trigger backwards or forwards when they want to do up and down. Play, pause, Google Assistant, and then this kit cup doesn't have too much, apparently just the NFC pairing system here, left and right. And then, let's see, we've got some cardboard partitions here that I'm just going to remove. This is just for packing. And then we have the actual headphones, and this is actually how you fold them up. It's interesting. So you can go this way, or I guess that way. But they basically fit in the box kind of half folded like that, which is really cool. And there we have them. Let's have a look at these in closer detail in a second. You've got a cord, 3-prong to 3-prong, so I guess that if you do want to take calls, etc., the microphones are built into the headset, not on the cord. Which makes sense since they're noise canceling, they have built-in mics. So this is probably how I'm going to use them because, you know, I'm a bit, I'm not a super big fan of wireless connection. It just never sounds as good as, say, an LG G7 playing its audio quad DAC. USB Type-C on these. So Type-C to Type-A, very short little connector here. And then we've got, I don't know what this thing is. It's in here. I'm not even sure how you take that out. Oh my goodness, it's a headphone adapter for airplanes. I have one of those in my automatic bag just because it's nice to have around. And I guess they build that in and it fits in this tiny little partition here. Super well done. So you can basically have all these accessories kind of living in here like this, you know, and still put the headphones in here by folding them like, no, like that. There we go. Ta-da! Easy. All right, let's have a look at the headphones real quick. So let's move that out of the way. And so the cup here with NFC is the left cup. So I guess it goes like that. Yeah, left right here. See? Left. And then the right cup is the one that has all the touch controls. I like this little copper gold accent Sony logo here. Really nicely done. They feel really light for what they have in them. They feel lighter than my DT990 Pro, my Beyerdynamic open headphones that I use in the house. And there's nice padding on this. Wow. Feels really good. And really nice padding here. Of course, you know, I'm used to felt, like soft material. This is more of a leatherette material, and I think the reason for that is because these are closed headphones, so they need to cancel noise, obviously, and so they might get a little sweaty. So let's see what we have in terms of ports. We have USB Type-C with like an indicator LED clearly here. We have the headphone input connection if you want to use the cord, and power button with an indicator, and you can change noise reduction or ambient, turn on and off, picking up ambient noise if you want to listen to, talk to the flight attendant, basically, as it were. Very cool. And you know the other thing that I just noticed? If you're sight impaired, you can run your fingers on here, and there's a little nubbin right here. Do you see that little nubbin? And you feel it on your thumb, and that tells you that's the left channel. Very cool, Sony. I mean, Sony's always made phenomenal headphones. I've always been a huge fan. But they've never been as good, at least the simple passive non-wireless ones, to me as my Beyerdynamic or my AKGs or my Sennheisers. So you know, the V700 or sorry, V600 series have been huge, awesome, popular headphones. And I never got them, but now I have a reason because noise canceling and wireless is kind of what I was hunting for. So listen, I'm going on a trip to Europe this weekend. I'm going to let you know what I think of these. I'm going to wear them for like a 14-hour flight. So I'm looking forward to trying them out. This is really super exciting, and I hear so many good things that I hope it works out the way I think. So stay tuned for more unboxings. I actually have another one to do right now, and I'll probably publish it shortly after this one. I have a bunch of videos you should check out, including the Galaxy Note 9, the Honor Play, and a bunch of other things I received recently. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and remember, all these videos I do are really just a compliment to my podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. It's a pretty popular podcast. If you don't listen to it already and you love mobile tech, you should subscribe. I'm on Android Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, basically on Pocket Cast, Overcast, Slacker, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, everywhere. So subscribe to the podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. All right, cheers, folks.